A lot of good results for all the different regions coming into this.
Well, this is going to be a very, very interesting game. We've got Ajax Dani up against #Tass. Talk to me about these two coming into the game.
Yeah, this isn't the first time they've played in a competitive game like this. Ziggo battle in the Amsterdam Arena. The final, I think it was for $2,000. Dani beat Tass over 2 legs, 2-1. He knows what it takes to beat #Tass. Both of these players, as you saw Laura coming into this game.
This could be a chance now early on for Ajax Dani to attack. Isn't over yet. Suarez all the way back across. Big hand there from David De Gea at the back post. Now Ronaldo, is this attack going to fizzle out? No, it's not. Suarez now, he wants to go too, and it's going to go out for a corner. But Ajax Dani, what we're trying to say is, this guy is unbelievable. #Tass is unbelievable too, and
back post header there. I thought you were just going to flick it in. What we're going to say is, everybody in this group needs points. Everybody drew their first game. 1 point all over the board. This is the second round of fixtures in Group 2 on the Xbox division. Some huge games also taking place. We've got Rocket versus Fifa, PSG versus Vitality. What a game that is as well.
It's going to be a massive game as well. Here comes #Tass now, tries to get the through ball there. Name, I think that was into Ronaldo. But this game is over on the Xbox side. We'll be giving you a full update, all the scores, all you need to know from every game that is happening. Remember, this is round 2 of fixtures. This is the second part of the fixtures. We're seeing that everyone, Grilla, he's only won 1 game. A lot of people, is it nerves? Is it, I think, on nerves, the big stage?
Also, a lot of these players haven't played against each other before. You've got 32 players from all over the world, 17 countries represented. A lot of these players will have never played, they'll have never even matched up against each other in FUT Champs.
Oh, so the chance now there for #Tass. Speaking of the Americas region, coming up against the EU players and doing well. Fiwc P is now 1-0 up. And up against the rest of the world player, AA Megazit from PSG. And of course, Guitar, 1-0 in that game to Fiwc P. We're giving you 4 updates, but this is the FIFA Interactive World Cup Grand Final, live from Westminster in London. $200,000 for one player shot from distance there, and Taylor, the big right hand saying no thank you, but it will be a corner for Ajax Dani now. When it comes to the front post, is there a flick on if he can? And
he's going to do it again though. He's going to keep on looking for that front post flick on. He's got the man short, he's pulled the man out.
Going to be flicked on again. Is that? Oh, it's going to fall out to Marcelo this time. We could just see that Lucas Rep is 1 up against Tony K as well. A big Brazilian player. Megazit back in the game at 1-1. Full updates from all of the games. And I think, is that Rocky?
Look at Marcelo. Oh, David Luiz stepping out. Huge tackle there. Both of these players very, very good defensively. If Dani goes up, look for him to change formation. I think it's Pepe he likes to bring on at left centre-back.
Chance now, just onside there with Suarez, and is he just offside? No, yeah, offside, just gone back for the offside there, but what Ajax Dani will do, when he gets a lead, he'll go and play 5 at the back. He's not afraid, I wouldn't say to be disrespectful, to be tactical.
Yeah, frantic first 17 minutes in this game. Both of these players needing to pick up points in the context of the group. Ronaldo coming down this left-hand side into Patrick Vieira, one of the 3 legends that Dani has chosen to use. Only maximum of 3. There are the requirements coming into this tournament, so a lot of players have had to change the team. You see Gareth Bale used there on this right-hand side.
That could be down to ratings, obviously. The team overall rating is kind of locked essentially to a certain number you can get up to, but Vieira, Blanc sometimes. It's normally Vieira, Hullet and Ferdinand. It used to be George Best.
Yeah, even if they did want to use George Best, you'd have to sacrifice a legend. Also, you're only allowed 3 95 rated plus players, so you're not going to see Ramos, Neymar, Suarez, Messi all used in the same team, so there has to be sacrifices.
Is a chance now for Ajax Dani, 1 more through, surely Ronaldo back post, surely that one's got to be in. Yes it is, there's Suarez, and that's 1-0 to the man from Holland.
Yeah, he took the low-driven shot across the goalkeeper, fantastic move. Vieira out wide to Ronaldo, just fell back to Luis Suarez.
Your typical
goal finisher.
Your typical weekend league goal, low driven across the box, keeper's going to parry it out, and next thing you know, right place, right time. Luis Suarez, he's not been missing from there, and that is 1-0 in this game. Goals going in everywhere in this. We're giving you 4 updates at the top of your screen very, very shortly, but what I can say is things are starting to heat up a little bit.
Yeah, we're seeing Ronaldo score goals across all the different stations here at the grand final. But something I want to point out, these two yesterday, Dani tried getting in his head a little bit, didn't he, at the media day? He said, are you not feeling the pressure, Tass? There's a lot of pressure being put onto you. He said, you know what, I'm cool, calm and composed, but is that pressure starting to pay dividends right now? 1-0 down. Again, he's gone down.
He's gone down early on, but remember that You know, Filthy Pete did go 2-0 up, but hashtag Tass, he got that goal, the confidence was there. Next thing you know, 2-2, back in the game.
And in Dani's first game, he did concede late against Megasip.
That should be a chance now for Ronaldo. One more through. Neymar, and there we go. Easy as you like. Said, do not write this guy off anytime soon. Even at 1-0, 1-1. This is back on track. It's going to be a very interesting game.
Yeah, all square. A little through ball. Neymar not going to make any mistake from there. Slots it into that bottom left corner. A third of this game gone already. All even, 1-1.
And they both had a bite each other, both had a hit. And 1-1. Neymar's easy, like, play it through. Cheeky little pass to keeper, not going to be saving that one.
Yeah, maybe sacrificing, you could say, Lionel Messi, one of the 95 plus rated players that he's not going to use. So decided to bring in Neymar, and he's doing the goods for him. Recently
Messi
joined PSG.
He did indeed, and what's that going to be like for FIFA linking up next year, the hybrids and the chemistry? Well, we'll find out shortly, but here comes Ajax Dani now, just trying to feed the ball around, trying to find a way through. Goals are going in all over the place. We'll be giving you updates from that. You can just hear roars everywhere. Remember, there's 6 or maybe 8 stations there is indeed, console stations of games going underway. Marcelo now for Ajax Dani. I think that's Lucas Rep with a goal. Chance, pull it, back post now for Bale, and
You're looking to come inside on his left foot there, just got sniffed out there. I think you're looking for maybe a finesse into that back post, maybe not even looking to score, looking for the rebound again, because it's such an easy way to score goals. Low driven, get the goalkeeper to make a mistake, get him to parry it out, you're slotting it in at the back post.
here comes hashtag Tass now though. Suarez, should have a shot, went one more there, and
I think he was just offside, were he? Oh, it's a goal kick.
I think it was just a little bit heavy there. Thibaut Courtois. Again, don't get me wrong, superb keeper, but rest of the world, let's go back to the rest of the world region. He was a bit flappy there, he was flapping things here, there and everywhere. Oh, chance for Ajax Dani now, drops the shoulder with Suarez, but Rio Ferdinand doing Rio Ferdinand things.
Yeah, I think the thing is with Thibaut Courtois, he fits into the under 90 category, so he's 89 rated, and he does get the good links to David Luiz, Azpilicueta, them team of the season cards that you can use at centre half, so he's a good link-up player.
So open there at the back there, Ajax Dani. Neymar will just chip over, just
run
over, back post, surely! Courtois there, that's what you get with the tallness of Courtois.
Yeah, using his reach, just punched it out. I thought he was going to fall straight to Tass, but surprised he didn't look for maybe a low-driven across the box there, because some of the shots that we see on this game, sometimes you shoot from positions you know you're not going to score, and you'll just look for a rebound.
I think as well that what we saw a lot with the Americas region, rest of the world, people take shots from distance in the EU kind of way. Everyone plays the same way kind of thing. So everyone wants to score the perfect goal, the Barcelona-esque goal.
Maybe that's why the American region is doing so well, and the rest of the world region, because they're not used to playing against these players who play this different play style.
Dembele there just intercepts. It hasn't been the Dembele that we've been used to seeing. Hashtag Tass, normally a player he always falls back on for the goods, you could say.
Yeah, he does supply 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot. The
Borussia Dortmund there, flicked on maybe.
The Borussia Dortmund man, he usually does turn up when he most needs him for hashtag Tass, but at half-time it is 1-1 between Ajax Dani and Tass. You can see the stats, very, very even.
And we can see all the scores going down, how it's all looking over on the PlayStation Group 2 and of course the Xbox Group 2. Any ones you're looking at there that are big? Lucas Rep, huge result.
Yeah, I'm looking at Lucas Rep 3-0 up against Tony K, and then on the bottom side, draws they've been cancelled out. Rocky 2-1 up against Rafifa. A Megazip 2-1 up against Filthy. He's never lost a tournament in Qatar. He's bringing that to London. Is he going to go all the way?
This is number 1 in Qatar. He was 1-0 down. Filthy P went 1-0 up in that game. Now 2-1 to AA Megazip. Signed for PSG. I think it was yesterday, day before. What a signing that is.
Yeah, Bullock and Epsilon Joey 1-1 as well. You can see all the games taking place over on the Xbox side.
And you can see all the games on the Xbox side, 4 obviously in action. Obviously our main focus, left bottom corner, Ajax Dani versus Tass. We're keeping you up to date with all of those games. It's Ajax Dani playing in the Holland strip from right to left, and hashtag Tass representing England from left to right. And all your scores will come at the top hand or top right hand corner of your screen. Here comes Ajax Dani now.
What a ball.
Interesting ball there. We'd go for Suarez, but he went for the Hollywood pass, you could call it.
Yeah, he went for that over the top chip through ball there, but just maybe the pass wasn't right, or he didn't anticipate how quick Tass's defender was going to be there, and just nipped back around the outside. But Tass looking to counter-attack, look for the back post run.
Suarez in there. Was going to be Courtois again. Yes, he can jump, and he's very tall. But this attack isn't over yet. Ousmane Dembele, or maybe it is. Maybe it's a counter-attack. You know, that's the way that a lot of people do concede at events when they have to go forward, when they have to get points on the board. Because if you win a game in this group, you're going to build a little bit of distance now.
It's absolutely huge. You can see at the top of the screen there, Rocky going 3-1 up against Fifa from PSG. That could be huge in the complexion of the group. The Berlin champion maybe putting a foothold in this group.
Maybe it was the first game as a warm-up. So you know what? Let's just get a few cobwebs out of the way. And then let's really start to drive and really start to play the way I know I can.
Maybe he's not played that much since Berlin, since he knew he'd already qualified for this event all the way back in May. So maybe he's just getting accustomed again to what he does best.
Because when the qualification process for FUT Champs stopped, a lot of players stopped playing. They'd play maybe once every month instead of 4 times every month. Here comes a chance now. #Tass Ronaldo. Maybe whip that one across if you can, but.
Looking for
a corner.
Looking for a skill-driven. Look for that front post run again. He's played it short into Dembele.
Surely get that ball across. Surely cut it back. Goes all the way, and Kyle Walker there.
Only as far as Luis.
Luis hits it. Have a shot.
He can shoot. He's got that team of the season cards. Unbelievable. Fantastic, well-rounded player. Just pace, defending, physicality, shooting, passing, 3-star skill moves.
He can play CDM. Sergio Ramos can do the job as well. Marcelo, CDM, you're thinking, these are fullbacks, these are centre-backs. Yes, but they can pass the ball. They're athletic. You can see the group. That's how it's looking at the moment. Ball across the box now. Is that Hullet in there?
Only as far as Bale. Look for him to cut inside on that left foot.
Still just fell back out to Hullet, though, and just playing back to goal. Play the way you're facing, they say, as you're growing up playing the game. But sometimes you have to take the risk. You have to play the nice little intricate passes. As you can see there, that is how the group of death is supposedly looking. Yeah, what I want to see from Tass here, just take it a little bit to Ajax, Dani. It looks to be standing off, Dani. You can see how deep that back four is. Look for that space, look to exploit the space. You can see the full-back on your mini-map, bombing down the left-hand side of your screen. And you can see 4-0 Lucas Rep. That is a bit of authority stamped down. Yeah, it is Tony K, a player that a lot of people say watch out for. It's #Tass just reclaiming the ball. Just calm yourself down, build the attack. If anything, suck out Ajax, Dani, and then counter-attack him. Yeah, we saw it time and time again, though, with Dani. He knows how to deal with the pressure. He can sit off, keep his opponent coming onto him, and then counter-attack quickly. And he knows how to finish when he gets in front of goal. This is what we could be watching right here. Here we go. Maybe one more out wide. Surely low-driven. It's on Ronaldo. There it is, off the post. What a save there from De Gea, and a quick pause to calm it down. Ajax Dani saying... He's looking around to his coach and his teammates saying, how has that not gone in? How am I not 2-1 up? 9 times out of 10, on your weekend league, or any other time, that goes in. Remember, thousands, probably, maybe not thousands, probably say thousands of goals have been scored. The amount of games these guys play, 160 a month. Especially with Ronaldo as well. A lot of the players said yesterday, who's your favourite player? Everybody said pretty much Ronaldo. He does the business for them, and I'm shocked that he's not 2-1 up. A pause, though, coming in from Tass, I think that is. Maybe recompose. He's got Harry behind him, maybe saying, look, just calm it down a little bit, keep your head, because we've seen it in the past before. Something's happened in the game, and he's just switched off. And you can see there, 4-2, the score at the moment for Mo Banyang. He didn't have the best of start. You can hear rules going in all over the place. Goals galore. And will there be a winner? 20 in-game minutes left. What are we talking? 2 minutes real life time. Will there be a goal? Take a shot, take a risk. You could build a little bit of distance of yourself in the group of death. 2-2 Manica. He's not going to be too happy with that. Zazinho, credit to that man from a small town in Brazil. Yeah, you see the subs there coming on for Tass. I think it was Heung-min Son coming on, and also I think it might have been Ruud Gullit actually coming on for him. So substitutes are in force. So it might be Gullit coming off and Pogba coming on. I didn't actually get a chance to see it. Yeah, I think Pogba there coming on. And
look for Son to be a game changer. 90 rated, 94 pace, 95 shooting, 5-star weak foot. He's got the whole package. I thought he scored. People say that he is the best card in the game. Okay, maybe not ratings wise, but what he can do, all-round abilities, unbelievable. But time is ticking down now. I'm thinking it, Ajax Dani, 4-2 Rocky there up against Fifa. Epsilon Joey 2-1 up, 2-2. Filthy's back in that one, up with Megazip. This one's in the same group, obviously, on the Xbox side of things. Will there be a chance? Will there be one more chance, one of these guys, to get in front? Just panic a little bit there. Heavy touch out on your right foot. Have a low-driven shot. Why not? Yeah, he just overplayed it there, Dani, for me. I think when he got that ball into him, he could have turned, took a shot on goal, maybe a low-driven, maybe looked for a driven cross across the box to try and just get a little bit of something, a little bit of danger in that penalty area. But in the end, just overplayed it, and Tass is comfortable defending like this, just sit off. Well, we've just had a goal. Filthy P, ultimate turnaround there. Went 2-1 down, now that man's 3-2 up. Yeah, what a comeback from Filthy P. We didn't know if that last game against Tass had affected him. 2-0 up, throw away the game with a 90th minute equaliser.
Can he hold on now? That's the question.
He said, you know what, that's not affecting me. I'm 3-2 up. I've come down from 2-0 and I'm going to pick up 3 points in this group.
Big 3 points is AFC Ajax. It won't be too happy that Verdi scored an absolute screamer. Chance now. #Tass. Oh, this could be beautiful. Min Son.
What a goal.
He said he brings the goods. And there it is. What a time to score. Literally 6 in-game minutes left. Get into your substitutes. Change it up now. Game management is key.
Yeah, Tass going 2-1 up. Min Son just slots it past the onrushing goalkeeper there. 5-star weak foot. He can play on either side. He was comfortable with him. Slipped it through to him. Delivers the goods.
Oh, Dani's got to go for it now. That 4-3-3, very attackive. George Best in the cam. Or is he going to change up again there, we can just see? He
switched it to the 4-3-3, the fourth variation with the 2 centre mids and the centre attacking mid. Pretty much 6 attacking players going forward. He's now switched it again. I think that's the 4-2-2, I want to say. So
and
he needs to go for this game.
He has to. He has to. Remember, this is not over yet though, Rich. Okay, yes, there's 6 in-game minutes. You're thinking, oh, that's what? A minute tops, but a minute is a lot of time, real life time in this level.
You can see how attacking it is because George Best playing left centre defensive mid, so he is throwing everything forward. I'm sure he's putting. He got to stay back while attacking on his fullback still.
Maybe just to go for it in the midfield, and he's got the coverage there if he needs it. But will there be an equaliser there?
He's definitely got enough time to get back into this game because you see FIFA goals, they go in maybe seconds after each other. It's so easy to score from kick-off. We saw it last year, Fiwc Grand Final. I hate to bring it up. Sean Allen throwing that game away. It happened in a matter of 30 seconds, 1 minute. A game completely switched. Is that what's going to happen in this game?
Fifa got a goal back as well, 4-3. Is there any way back for the Brazilian there? Currently near the bottom of this group. Okay, yes, still 5 more games to play after this, but you need to start well. You need to start cementing your place in the knockout stages tomorrow. Yeah,
great vision there. You see on the replay from Tass, just slips it through to Min Son. He slots it home, and
that's what he does.
What a finish it is.
That's why people love that, you know, that item that is in the game. And here we go. Is there a goal back for Ajax Dani? What I want to see here is take a risk, have a shot, because you've got players that can score from distance. Can we see it? Here comes your substitutes.
Yeah, substitutes coming on. He's switched on to attacking as well. He's going to try and give everything in this last 2-3 minutes in real life time to try and get back into this game. But
this is what I said though. Okay, Zigo battle. They played 7-1 Lucas Rep. There's a scoreline and a half here. The Brazilian that is not stopping to score at all from Joas. Here's a chance now. Ajax Dani, George Best, one more. Gareth Bale on the rebound. There we go. Suarez with a goal. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Just saw there.
I just saw Spencer out the corner of my eye. He's giving it the fist bumps. He thought that was all square. It fooled us.
It did. And I just saw it at the top of the screen. I think that's full time. Rocky did win that one 4-3. Lucas Rep though 7-1. Richard, big result. But is there a goal back for Ajax? Dani came so close there, just offside. It was Suarez. He thought he scored, then he just saw the pain in his face when he saw that liner with his flag up. Yeah, you can see at the top of the screen, Epsilon Joey 2-1 against the Bullock. Result.
Yeah, the American doing what he does best, getting 3 points.
Added time of 3 minutes to come. Last chance now for Ajax Dani to get players forward and to make something happen. Get yourself a point.
Is he going to get onto it, Ronaldo? He wins the header. Is that going to go out for a corner?
I think the keeper may just claim that one. Yes, he will.
I think that's game over, Brandon.
And there you go. There's a let's go from Tass. Full time, 2-1.
That's a huge 3 points in that group. They call it the group of death. Tass picks up his first victory. That puts him on 4 points. And let's have a look how the goals went in this game.
So it was basically a very... He's used to going down at the moment. Okay, only the first 2 games, but here was the goal from Ajax Dani. Low driven. Suarez is not going to be missing from there. Yeah,
very ordinary goal you see on your weekend league time and time again. Goalkeeper makes the save. Suarez slots it home, but Tass, he knew that he had to get back into this game.
He did come back indeed. Ronaldo there just fed it through to Neymar and then past the keeper. Easy as you like. That made it 1-1. Not going to be missing from there.
You see the super sub Min Son coming on to make it 2-1. Kyle Walker.
This was the goal that did get him back in the game, and it made him 2-1 in the end.
Yeah, and as it stands, #Tass, big 3 points in this group.
Right, let's have a little look at the scores around the arena.